this bill to the Select Committee. Thank you.
Call Jami-Lee Ross.
Mr. Speaker, I'm somewhat dumbstruck. I'm shocked and I'm amazed because for the first time in a very long time, if ever, we have both the Green Party, the New Zealand First Party and the Labour Party all supporting this bill. I'm starting to wonder whether we're actually doing the right thing with all those parties finally supporting a piece of legislation that the government's put forward. They actually have a majority. They don't need us to support it. They have a majority already just about with all those that support for the parties. Mr. Speaker, look, I'm pleased to be supporting this bill on behalf of the National Party and my colleagues. I'm not going to speak long because it's clear that we have so much support in the House around the chamber to see this bill go smoothly through to the Select Committee. Mr. Speaker, this bill is about improving the justice system and the corrections system even further. Mr. Speaker, we've heard already tonight that the National-led government has passed 18 new laws in the justice sector since it was first elected. Now I do think it was a bit unfair for the Honourable Phil Goff to discount the effort that the National-led government's put into the law and order area. Now, I do struggle sometimes to disagree with and to question the judgment of someone who has been in Parliament longer than I've even been alive. But I have to say to the Honourable Phil Goff that it was a little unfair for him to be questioning our strides, our strident progress in the law and order area. Mr. Speaker, before we came into power, crime was on the increase. Corrections was out of control. Prisons faced a critical shortage of beds. P was seriously damaging communities. And repeat violent offenders were being freed on parole. Mr. Speaker, we've passed the 18 new laws to help make this country safer. And I don't think it's fair to discount that. Mr. Speaker, look, we've removed parole eligibility for the worst repeat violent offenders. We've repealed the use of provocation as a partial defence for murder. We've increased the penalty for possessing a knife crime, for possessing a knife from 2 years to 3 years. All of those things would probably not have been achieved, Mr. Speaker, had Mr. Winston Peters been in this House. Mr. Speaker, we've doubled the drug and alcohol treatment places for prisoners. We've increased the number of prisoners who are receiving skilled work training by 1,000, as we promised at the elections. I don't know, that's a question we all ask ourselves every day, Mr. Bridget. Mr. Speaker, this bill is about taking the next step forward. It's about simplifying and working on making the bail system, the sentencing system, more administratively acceptable for the public, making it easier for people in the justice system to administer the important sentences and bail issues that they have to deal with. And, Mr. Speaker, I'm looking forward to the Select Committee considering this bill. I even look forward perhaps seeing Mr. Winston Peters sitting on the Select Committee with us. He's so interested in it, given his interjections here this afternoon.
Call Chris Farfoy.
Mr.